All right, next game on the docket, Shane. South Carolina at Texas A&M. The Aggies favored by 20.5 at home. The over-under, 44 points. This thing is at 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central on the SEC network. And they play, Shane, for the
rivalry week.
James Butler Bonham Trophy, Shane, who Jimbo was asked this week, you ever seen this trophy? You won 7 in a row. He said, nope, never even seen it. So who you got winning this John Bonham Trophy? That I think it's the drummer from Led Zeppelin. Who you got winning this one?
Mike, I tell you, out of all the disappointing games last week, South Carolina Vanderbilt had to be the top of the list. I mean, South Carolina, I feel for these fans because, here I was looking for pity after that Ole Miss loss, and South Carolina sending them pictures of that old guy with that creepy face saying he's seen some things, man.
How many times did you get tagged with that guy this week?
Oh, my, probably at least 15, Mike. 15 times. Eventually, I saved the photo because in case I need to use it later. But I'm telling you, man, South Carolina is in a bad way right now. They still, their quarterback, is Luke even playing?
No, he's out for the season.
Oh, shit. I should listen to the pod more often. Oh, man, I hate this bet even more. Golly, man. Texas A&M, I'll say this. Texas A&M has finally came into form. You know what I'm saying? Since that Alabama game, it's just there's no doubt in my mind when that team's on the field that they can compete with anybody. And that I think what's worse for South Carolina, not that this is a serious rivalry, but it is at home down there for Texas A&M, and that place is going to be loud. It's going to be rowdy. Those guys are going to want to get a victory, and I think they're already celebrating. They're already making noise down there, getting ready for this bad boy because it's not going to be a ball game at all. I almost wanted to give this a lock, but I don't know. I'm more confident that. Well, how would I word this? I'm less confident that Jimbo's going to just purposely run away with this thing, even though he could.
Right.
So that's why I'm going to go give me South Carolina with the points. However, final score, Texas A&M 31, South Carolina 14.
Ooh.
What's the spread? Spread's on, 19.5 on this?
I got it 20.5.
Oh, 20.5. Okay, so it's even moving. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Man, I should have locked that up earlier. Yeah, No, I'm still going South Carolina on the points.
All right. How about this stat, Shane? South Carolina, they have not scored a touchdown on Texas A&M since 2018.
Oh God, and I gave them 2, Mike. Can we redo this one? 2 defensive touchdowns.
Last week, Isaiah Spiller, Devon Outchain became the first Texas A&M duo to average over 7.5 yards per carry with at least 10 attempts since 2016. And we got to remember, Shane, this was an offensive line that, a month ago, they couldn't block for shit. Now, It seems like they got it in control. I know Zach Calzada's up and down, but when they get him on point, they can beat Alabama. If you can beat Alabama, you can beat anybody. You know what I mean? So you got to get him going here. But, yeah, it's almost like you said. I mean, with Luke Doty out, Zeb Nolan, he was the hero of the Vanderbilt game. So maybe they got something in Zeb Nolan. Maybe you're right, Shane. Maybe Zeb Nolan is the key to this thing. And, he started the first couple games, and they won those games. He's 2-0 as a starting quarterback. Got hurt again. Well, I guess he lost the Georgia game, but he got hurt in that one. So maybe this offense runs a little bit better. Maybe it doesn't fit Luke Doty. I don't know. But there's hope there, I think, with South Carolina, and maybe you get Texas A&M to overlook you. But I ain't buying it, brother. I think Texas A&M's playing too well. I think South Carolina is arguably playing as poorly as anybody in the SEC. Kyle Field is intimidating as hell to play in.
Yep.
I'm going Texas A&M 30, South Carolina 6. Let's get that touchdown streak. We'll get that going into one more year. You know what?
God, man, I'm just looking. I mean, I hope we're wrong on some of these, man. I hope one of these teams, they make it a game. But right now, Mike, you are 0 for 3 in competitive games that I've seen, and I don't see it getting any better, Mike. Who do we got next?